Not seeing my videos in your subscription feed? Make sure you've clicked the little bell next to the subscribe button to be notified of all my newest uploads. Hey, what's up people? Piz out here, and let's talk about the restricted mode that has created quite a controversy here on YouTube as of late. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you will scroll down to the bottom of this page, you'll see a little button that says restricted mode, and in pretty much all instances, it's set to off. Now, you probably had no idea that there was even a restricted mode on YouTube. Well, recently some people have been messing around with restricted mode, and they discovered that when restricted mode is turned on, it restricts a whole lot of content here on YouTube, including stuff that probably shouldn't be restricted. Now, in the past, YouTube has implemented certain restrictions to where if someone flags a video that they think is inappropriate for younger viewers, or if YouTube deems a video to be inappropriate for younger viewers, then it can be age restricted, meaning that you would have to sign into your account, an account that's registered to someone who is over the age of 18, to view that content. About a year or two ago, YouTube implemented a more advertiser-friendly approach to its content. Forget about being user-friendly, forget about being content creator-friendly. We've got to be advertiser-friendly here, where certain videos, if YouTube deemed them not to be advertiser-friendly, they could not be monetized. Case in point, Boogie2988 had one of his videos demonetized by YouTube because in the video he discussed depression and suicide. He discussed his own past dealing with depression and some of the suicidal ideation that he had. Now, because he talked about those things in the video, because he had put words like depression and suicide in the tags of the video, YouTube demonetized it, deeming that it was not advertiser friendly. Well, more recently with this restricted mode, what people have discovered is that a lot of content from the LGBTQ plus community here on YouTube is being completely filtered out while this restricted mode is turned on. In fact, LGBTQ YouTubers, their entire channels are not even coming up when you search them in this restricted mode. Now, YouTube issued a response to the LGBTQ community who had raised some questions to them directly on Twitter as to why their content was being blocked in restricted mode. And this is YouTube's official response, and I quote, "We are so proud to represent LGBTQ plus voices on our platform. They're a key part of what YouTube is all about. The intention of restricted mode is to filter out mature content for the tiny subset of users who want a more limited experience. LGBTQ plus videos are available in restricted mode, but videos that discuss more sensitive issues may not be. We regret any confusion this has caused and are looking into your concerns. We appreciate your feedback and passion for making YouTube such an inclusive, diverse, and vibrant community." Apparently, a lot of LGBTQ videos are not available in restricted mode, even though according to YouTube they are, but videos that discuss more sensitive issues may not be. Okay, well, what is a quote-unquote sensitive issue? They also mention here, and it almost seems like an offhand kind of, I don't know, for a tiny subset of users, making it sound like, why are you even messing with this restricted mode? This restricted mode thing is just something that we threw on there for God knows whatever reason, and why are you even messing with it? That's what that sounds like to me. Restricted mode is to filter out mature content for the tiny subset of users who want a more limited experience. I don't know, that sounds almost, I don't know. I mean, okay. But this is really just sort of a blanket almost form, response. Again, they're saying that these LGBTQ plus videos are available in restricted mode when clearly the problem is they are not available in restricted mode. Now, over the years, I've had several people, including just the other day, as a matter of fact, commend me on not using foul language in my videos. I've had people say, I really appreciate the fact that you don't use foul language because I can watch your videos or listen to your videos while my kids are present, or I feel comfortable introducing my kids to your videos because I know you don't use foul language, etc., etc., etc. So let's do a little experiment here, shall we? Okay, so I have a browser window open here. I'm on YouTube. I'm not signed in. Let's scroll down to the bottom here and let's turn on restricted mode. Okay, now let's search for Pizzal. And right at the top, it says some results have been removed because restricted mode is enabled. I don't see my channel in this list. So let's go through this link here. Let's check out my channel. And right off the bat, I can tell you that it looks a bit scant. There's quite a bit missing here. And oh boy, under the Funky Bunch, which is the sort of featured channel box that you can list all of your favorite channels or your friends' channels or what have you. There's only 2 that are appearing now when there should be a whole bunch. So I guess under restricted mode, just about every channel in the Funky Bunch has also been restricted. So let's go look under my videos. And yeah, I can tell you there are a lot missing here. Just about a lot of videos. Now let's go over to my YouTube channel. There it is without the restricted mode on. There are my videos. And I think you can definitely see the difference. Like all of my Friday the 13th videos that I've done recently are gone. The Resident Evil walkthrough is gone. I mean, it's it's night and day. There's a lot of videos that are gone when you look at... this is not restricted mode. This is restricted mode. So what was deemed to be restrictable about my discussion of Amazon Prime videos content restrictions? What was it about my review of the Aaron Guzikowski Friday the 13th, 2017 screenplay that was deemed to be restrictable? Did they? Yep, they restrict my Alien Covenant official trailer number 2 reaction. Let's see. They've restricted a ton of stuff, and they even restricted my look at the Evil Dead Japanese Blu-ray releases. What was restrictable about that? I can talk about the NECA Friday the 13th Part 3 Jason figure, but I can't talk about the Jason Goes to Hell the Final Friday Director's Cut fan petition or the Friday the 13th from Crystal Lake to Manhattan box set. I don't get it. I don't get it. So there's the problem. What is content that can be deemed restricted versus what is content that is not restricted? YouTube needs to be more transparent here. There needs to be some black and white guidelines. You shouldn't just be able to restrict a video based on the title of the video or based on a couple of tags in the video. Yes, in those videos of mine that were restricted in restricted mode, I'm talking about R-rated movies, but I'm talking about them in a very PG kind of way. So why should that content be restricted? Why should an LGBTQ plus person talking about LGBTQ plus issues in their video be restricted? There's no guidelines here. There's no definition. There's nothing. It's YouTube basically saying if we think that this content should be restricted, then we're going to restrict it. And just don't turn on restricted mode. I think basically that's what that tweet was saying. That was sort of the backhanded kind of way. That was a very backhanded kind of way of YouTube saying, just don't turn on restricted mode, dummies. Why are you even messing with restricted mode? But when does restricted mode become just YouTube? Is this going to be something that just gets worse and worse and worse? And what's not going to be deemed restricted or restrictable content here on YouTube in the future? I don't think any of the videos of mine that are gone under restricted mode should be. Again, I'm talking about R-rated movies, yes, but I'm talking about them in a very PG kind of way. And why are the LGBTQ plus community having their videos restricted when they're just talking about the issues that they face or what it's like being an LGBTQ plus person in America today? Why is that restricted? I don't know. It's I don't know. There should be some guidelines. There should be some definite black and white definitions as to what is content that can be restricted versus what is content that should not be restricted, and it needs to be based on more than simply the title of the video or a couple of tags on the video. Let me know what you guys think about this whole fiasco in the comment section below. Do you think it's much ado about nothing, or do you think it's a problem that could just get worse and worse and worse and lead into censorship and just a complete watering down of YouTube in general? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. They're also right around here. As always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.